Hello, friends of Sudoku. Welcome to the June 30th, 2023 edition of the New York Times Hard Sudoku. We seem to have lots of givens today. I wonder if that means anything for the difficulty of this grid. We'll have to wait and see. I see fours here and here, and I see sixes here and here. 6 blocks down and across and down, so here's a 6, the first digit. Always nice. Now 6 blocks across here and down here, so a 6 must go here. We have an 8 down here somewhere. 5s, 7s up here. 2 here or here. 8 in one of these 3 squares. 4 here or here. And also here or here, by the way. And that gives me a 4 for this square, doesn't it? So now we have 4s and 8 down here, because we have 4 blocking down and 4 blocking over. One of these must be a 4. We have 8 blocking across here and here. One of these must be an 8. So we've got 4 and 8 down here. Maybe that'll help us later on. But right now I don't see how to use that information for anything. Two, 5, 8, 9 here. The 2, of course, must go up here. So this is 5, 8, 9. And I can't place them yet. We have a 2 in one of these squares, though, because of these 2s blocking across. Doesn't appear to be a lot of hidden singles. At least they are hidden from my view anyway. 2, 5, 7, 9 here. Let's see, this is a 2, 9. Because of the 7 and the 5 here, of course. So 7 and a 5 must go in 2 of these 3 squares here. 9 here or here. An almost empty box up here, but we have lots of givens pointing towards this box. I wonder if it means anything, because frankly, I don't see much of headway anywhere else. We know that these are 5, 8, 9, but these squares here I can't really do much with. They need to be, of course, a 1, 7, 3 and a 6. All I can say is that a 6 must go here or here, but that's really not a lot of information, is it? So in these situations, I usually try to look at where everything is converging, because 6 and 7 here really kind of look lonely, don't they? But they can sometimes help us isolating other digits in a box. Not really a row or a column, but a box. Here, for example, we cannot have a 2, 4, 3, 6, 7, or an 8, or a 5. So this is a 1 or a 9. And we also have a 2, 4, 8, 6, 7 blocking across here, and a 5. What does that leave us? That means we can have a 1, 3, and a 9. So we got a 1, 3, 9 here and a 1, 9 here. 3, 3. 3 must go here, here, or here. 5 must go here, here, or here. So 1, 3, 9, and 1, 9. This square must be a 1, 3, 5, 1, 9. But we got a 1, 3, 5. If we can find one more square, we got a quad. And we got a 9 blocking over here. This is getting interesting. This can be a 1, not a 2, but a 3, yes, not a 4, a 5, yes, not a 6, 7, 8, or a 9. So this is a 1, 3, 5. Ah, we got a quad. We got a 1, 3, 5, 9 for these squares. And that doesn't allow me to solve anything in these 4 squares at this stage, but I know that these squares now must be a 2, 4, and an 8. And we have a 4 and an 8 blocking these squares, therefore this is a 2. Can we use that for anything? Yes, we can. We got a 2 blocking across here and down, so here's a 2. And therefore this is a 2, and this is a 2. Maybe that'll help some. Now we got a 7 here or here. And we also need a 5 and an, we got a 7 and a 5 here. So this is a 9. These are now 7 5s. And that means we have 5s over here. And we have a 1 blocking over, so here's a 1. And here we have a 4 and a 7. 7 blocks down, here's a 4, here's a 7. Now we have 7s here or here. 4 blocking over. We know that 2 of these must be a 4 and an 8, right? And we got 5s up here. So what are these 3? They must be a 9, 3, and a 5. And this cannot be a 9. And it cannot be a 5 because we know that a 5 must go here or here. So here's a 3. This is 5, 9. Therefore, these must be a 3, 7. So 3, 7 here, therefore 4, 8, and 9 here. We know that one of these had to be a 9. Now it seems that the 9 goes here. This is now a 4, 8. The 4 blocks down. So here's an 8, here's a 4. 4 blocks up and down and across, another 4 goes here. Here we're looking for a 5 and a 7. 7 blocks across. Here's a 5, here's a 7. And what else? 5, 7. 7 over here also. These were 4, 8, right? Because we got a 1, 3, 9, and a 5 in these squares. Can we do anything with those now? We found a lot of digits. I'm not quite sure yet. These must be a 1, 3, 9, 1, 3, 8. So we know at least that an 8 must go here, here. 5, 8, 9. 1, 3, 5, 8. 5, 1, 8 here. So this is a 3. Now this must be a 3, and these must be a 1 and 8. So we have a 1 in one of these squares. We have a 1 blocking up. We know that this is a 1, 9, and we know that these are 4, 8. So this 1 blocks up, making this a 1. So this 9 now blocks over, making this a 9. 4, 8 here. Here's a 5. That gives us a 5 for this square here, and these must be a 7 and a 6. The 6 blocks up, so here's a 7, here is 6. 1, 3, 8. 3 blocks over, of course, here's a 3. 1, 8. Therefore, this is an 8, and this is a 4. And that gives us this 4 here, and the last digit here is a 1, goes here. Now we have a 1 in this square or in this square. And these must be a 9 and a 6. 1 and 8. Here, that should be possible. It must be a 7. Now we have 7 here or here. And here we have a 9. Now this is a 9. Remember that these 3 were 9, 5, and 8. This is now a 5, 8. And here we have a 5, 8, and a 1. 5, 8 block here. So here's the 1. 5, 8, 5, 8, 5, 8, not 5, 8. Let's forget about the unique rectangle for now and to see if we can find a better way, or another way, I should say, a more logical way than our previous knowledge of unique rectangles to solve this puzzle. We have a 5 blocking down here now, and we have 1 5 blocking across. So here's a 5, and we therefore know that this must be a 9. That gives us a 9 here. And it gives us a 6 here. This 6 blocks down, this blocks up, this blocks over. Here's another 6. So here we are looking now for a 3 and a 7. 7 blocks here, of course. So here's a 3, here's a 7, and this must be a what? A 3. 5, 8 here. Therefore, this must be a 7. What do we need here? We need a 1 and an 8. Why can't I see that? Also 1, 8 up here. Oh, but maybe here we can do something because the 7 blocks down, making this a 5 and this a 7. That's the beauty of having talked about these squares before. We kind of know that a 5 and a 7 must go there. We don't need to do a lot of counting or reassuring ourselves. So now we have a 5 blocking up here. Therefore, this cannot be a 5. It must be an 8. And the 5 must go here. And this must be an 8. And this therefore must be an 8, and this must be a 1. That gives us a 1 here, and an 8 here. And these two must be a 3 and a what? Well, the 3 must go here. What's the other one? A 5. That was a very interesting puzzle. And again, I have to explain how givens like these 6 and 7s here really can help us solve a complete puzzle, because they will always act as givens in the otherwise quite empty rectangle here. And in this case, it worked. It doesn't always work though, but the 1, 3, 5, and 9 weren't really that hard to isolate, were they? Anyway, thank you for watching, and bye for now.